much of this is left? Oh, you got a lot to do. All right, well, you can keep buzzing around doing that for now. That will be fine. 68 days left on that. Any potential colonies? None. Absolutely none. And that's all the stuff we can build right away. 5 items. We're done in homeworld system. We could probably do asteroids or something too. Now I got to figure out where I want to put my pirate magnet. And what I mean by pirate magnet is one of your first stations that you build generally is the attraction point for the pirates. So I don't want to build it near fuel. I'd rather not build it near my silicon. I would guess this one here, which is near gas, which is no good. I could build this one out. Might make that our first build out. I'll bring the pirates over here, if anywhere. We have Emerald Crystal here, but oh well. Yeah, so I'll build the pair of them. We'll build the moon and the gas giant there. Those will be our first 2 builds, and the pirates will gravitate to one of the 2 of them, I hope. Not necessary. At this level, they tend to like bring lots of ships and then split up and do everything. Make no mistake, when the pirates fire up, this is going to get very, very interesting. Not to mention scary as hell. They're deflectors. And there they are. Early energy deflectors are done. You're going to be 6.4 years. That's a long time. Throw money at it, 3 something. Wow. Yeah, we have no funding on our science, which is kind of hurting. Yes. Okay, well, I'm going to let that go a couple ticks anyways. I'm not going to let it go to 30. I'll probably have it paid for before 5% rolls around, so. But what I think I will do is go and look at our spaceport design. So we're going to upgrade this again. I'm going to get a bit of defense on it and put some deflectors. I put deflectors on these because ideally I want to have a fleet buzzing around this as well. So the mining stations and the research stations tend to be out by themselves where there's additional protection. So, and like I said, the deflectors do more harm than good, I find, on those stations. And you'll see what I mean once the pirates start attacking us. What do we need here? We need more crew and more power. More crew, not any crew. Okay, so I'm going to put a pair. We have 2 point defense mounts here. I'm going to put a pair of long-range cannons in those, the 70s. Which pretty much brings us to size. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Just a couple of close-in weapons. If someone gets close and start hammering at it. Like I said, I'm going to try to have a full fleet sitting around this at all times. Doesn't always work out that way, but we'll try. And one other thing we're going to need is an escort. So now that we have the deflectors, I can properly build it a military ship. So notice we now, for this run, we're going to have 3 escort designs to choose from. So these are the regular escorts that we can come out with. Bit of ship maneuvering and speed bonuses. We have 2 large weapon slots, 4 engines, 2 defense, 2 sensor, 9 general. A little bit on the small side. The patrol escorts have 10 general. Everything else is the same except we get 1 extra engine. Still the same 2 weapon slots. A couple of speed bonuses again. And then the heavy escort, which is, I think, what I'm going to be interested in, has one standard weapon mount, which is probably like our point defense mount, and then the 2 large at the front, I think. And we can have up to 4 engines, and 2 and 2, and then 10 again for general. I think I'm going to go with the heavy escort just because of the extra weapon slot. Manually create, and that's what we're looking at here. We have 2 180s in the front, and we have this 270 in the front as well. All right, so we'll build this out, starting with our money savers, of course, always. And we'll throw a skip drive, base reactor, energy collector. Again, I'm just going down the list. I just don't have it open right now. Pair of fuel cells. What else do we need here? We need engines, I think. 4, it said. I'm going to start with 4 ion engines. We might convert one of those to a directional before we're done. We probably will, but we'll start with that. We'll want a deflector and an armor. Defense. I will take a targeting, and I might as well grab the proximity array for a couple extra points of countermeasures and targeting as well. And weaponry. So I'm just going to load it with long-range guns. 1, 2, 3. So we get point defense. Once we get point defense, some point defense options, we'll put that in that slot there. But for now, we'll just go strictly long-range guns. We could argue we could maybe throw a torpedo on. I like the fast-firing cannons. Fire rate is 2.4 or 2.4 seconds, whereas the epsilons are 14. So that one mount can shoot, what, 3 or 4 times before a torpedo is ready to fire. I'd rather go with those fast-firing weapons. They seem to take stuff down pretty quick. We're going to need another reactor. And I think that's... Oh, we're oversized, too. Ooh. Live with the proximity, then. And I do need another crew system. Okay, well, here, let's put the crew system on. And then let's convert one of these, 65, really. Convert one of these to a directional. I might still anyways, that way they can sort of spin a bit and shoot with these 180s. And that will actually save us some space, because it's going to save us 13 space by doing that. That cruise isn't impressive at all. We still have 10 space. I can put that target or that proximity back on. And let's see, countermeasures 36, targeting 22. Take it. Go full speed. E6 is kind of slow for my liking, but I think we're going to go with it anyway. All right, we'll save that. I'm just going to call this the Defender 1, Cannon Guardian. All right, I'll save that off. Okay, so let's grab our spaceport, which I have bookmarked with my 0 key. Retrofit on that. And like I said, I'll let that go a couple points, but not very far. I don't want to take like the chance on a 30% advancement and put back, so I'm going to probably rush that. We got more than enough money. We need 22.5 out the gate, so we'll probably get it for about 20 grand. And put the rest of the money into our military. So, while I sip more coffee, it's still early here. And once we get a little bit of progress on this, I'm going to start building. Normally, I wait until I'm like close to finishing within a year of stable warp fields, because I don't want pirates showing up. Then I got to pay one. Then I ruin my funding. And well, the fact is we don't have any funding anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We can just start building out here right shortly. But I do want to get some military built first. Do that. Once the pirates come, I want to be able to defend myself. And I think we're probably going to rush that pretty quick here. 108 left. Okay. Like I said, keep an eye on your private cache. If you see that dipping down, stop your mining station building. That's $5 grand a pop every time you put one of those out. What are we making per year? So a year of income will cover it, but they do have other expenses too. All right, I think we'll just let that go to 5% and we'll give it a push. Push it out. There it is. Okay, well, thought maybe we could get lucky, but no. So 21.4 to brush that out. What it is, I guess. That leaves us 13 grand, which means we can get our military started. So I'm just going to hit pause while I do this. So how much are they costing? I never did look. 36. Wow. Oh yeah, it's a better hulls. Yeah, if we would have went with the standard Escort, probably would have come out about 27. Or like 1,000 more to carry these. But they all have one more extra gun than I usually have, so I'm kind of happy about that. All right, with that in mind, what's that? 72. Okay, well, let's build as many as we can. 3. Well, it's a start. I'll pick it. So we're going to fleet these up. Select the first one, select the last one with the shift key held down, just like your normal Windows selection stuff. And we'll hit create new fleet. Boom. And I'm going to hit that with a control 1 so I can hotkey to 1. And we are going to go first, strike force. And I'm not going to worry about templates yet, but that will eventually be a rating force. I'm going to hit it with a defend order. You are going to defend the same locations, so our spaceport, basically homeworld, that sort of thing. I'm going to tighten them up in the formation. We're going to reassign positions because I've only got the one type of ship, so readjust roles as the AI sees fit. We're going to go 200% or greater for retreat strategy. I'm brave. Why not? And we'll go same location again. We're using fleet tactics. We're overriding whatever's in. I didn't even look in the design screen of what we have these set at as far as engagement ranges and everything. So I'm just going to override the ship and use fleet tactics that I set here to same location and aggressive. I'm doing everything at the fleet level right now. Later on, we'll look at the designs to manage that. And one recent change lately is this thing. I've been wanting this for so long because there's no way to tell how many actual boarding pods you had left on your fleets. It tells you fighters, how many ships, strength, everything, but never showed you how many boarding pods you had. It also shows maximum assault strength and assault strength available now. So you might have a whole bunch of assault strength, but you've already shot all your pods out, right? So there's 0 for your available now. You know, okay, well, that ship we're going to have to attack and kill it. Capture it. Yeah, very, very good change in the latest beta. All right, so that's that. Carry on. Another drink of coffee. You still got 3 years to wait for this thing, though. I don't know whether the private sector is going to build any more freighters. I kind of get the feeling they got all that they're looking for now, so we're not going to get any more money from that. Let's look at the ground here. It should be still okay, I think. Even fuel's holding up. Supercar, well, we got a source of that. That's fine. All right, yeah, our supply is actually really good. Oh, and we got another, we got the Shudasa skills at home. And we're growing. Oh, nice. 381. 386. Oh, awesome. That's helping. Mind you, I'm adding more debt as we go, too, so. a no-win situation, I think. 400. Ooh, we're rocking it. Look at all the money. I'm not sure how much more we got to go here. What's the total here? 5, 9, 14. 2 more percent to go yet. Excellent. The power of a luxury. Yeah, pretty much gave us another 100 in cash flow or income anyways. One more to go. New Admiral. Awesome. Well, I'm just going to put him at the spaceport for now. Get some maintenance saving traits. And our first military ship is constructed. Awesome. That should level off here shortly. There we go. Okay, there's a new normal. 460. Yep. I could almost use another troop on the ground, but I just lost all my money. So I don't have 2,000. Like I said, I could probably start building out any time. I wouldn't mind a bit more military. I don't think we're going to get it unless we build. Yeah, without more stations, the private sector won't build more freighters, and yeah, we just won't get any more money. This will stagnate. We'll literally just eat away at it with their debt. So I think we might just well get started. Come out and build these 2 items here. All right, do it. Let's put up our invitation. Come on in, pirates. We're here. All right, and they go to pick up. Other one. All right, so we'll build that out, and the pirates will come. Escort, that's our last one. Nothing's going to happen until we start building. Goes. Someone's just coming in for his supplies. Excellent. Jumping. Off you go. It has begun. We're out of our orbit, finally. Okay, construction ships are over here. Oh, I had to jump a mile away. Oh, be a minute. Okay, he should be putting down here pretty soon, I think. Get a bit more money. We can build some more ships. Into the shadow. All right, one went down. Here we go. So we have a bit of money, so let's go spend that right away. Goes away. Ah, 1. I can get 1. Okay, we still got this one going down, so we'll be able to get a couple more once he's finished. Once he drops. All right, well, let's go throw that in a fleet. Join the first strike force. We're just waiting for him to put his down. And there it is. Okay, back to our spaceport. Get a couple more. That's about it. Join those to the first fleet. I got a 6-pack. I'm pretty happy. Happy enough, but I'm pretty happy. Comes a little freighter with some 800 fuel on it. Awesome. Yeah, looks like you finished those. Doing some asteroids at that gas giant, so we'll move him and get him ready for retrofit in a couple of years. No rush, take your time. Absolutely nothing changes here, man. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. But now that we started building out, we should start seeing some gains from various things, including pirate activity. All right, new escort, and we got a bit of money. Do I have enough to build another escort, though? Need 36. Oh, hopefully the private sector will build something. Carry on. And how's our construction doing? 87, so these are almost done. See? I think we're okay for fuel. Seem to be. Wow, we're doing fantastic with the resources. Even some of the stuff we don't have at max. All right, you're done. What should we do next? Don't want to go for fuel quite yet. Don't really need to. Everything else is hovering around our fuel. Kind of sucks. I'll move here for now. Don't retire, move. Yes, let's retire all our ships. Why not? Like a Monty thing to do, doesn't it? Okay, you're done as well. Another escort done. How's that fleet looking? 6-pack done? Yep. Oh, and we got more money. Look at that. Took me more. It's only one more. Well, we're going to have to build that out next, I guess. I might have to park a fleet by our fuel or something. If I get the chance to build 2 fleets. Money's going to be pretty scarce here. So I'm not sure how that'll work out. Depends on the pirate situation. I might have to just not pay any. We get a really good friendly one, maybe. We'll hovering at 100 grand. Cash is holding up good. All right. Okay, so both of our constructors are home. I guess we might as well. I want any of the stuff blocked. I guess build this one first, I guess. We'll do the fuel last. I don't know if that's going to help anything. It's all the same location, right? We're good for fuel for the moment, so I can afford to hold that off. And I should get one more troop on the ground. Yes. So I usually go for 3 for the initial pirate onslaught. We got really good recovery rates. What is our recovery rate? So it's probably not so critical here. You could probably get away with 2. Troop maintenance, recovery. Troop recovery is 40%. So generally what happens is the pirates hit your home world really hard. So they keep dropping troops on the ground. These guys end up getting bit damaged till they're dead, right? And next thing you know, you have no troops on the ground. So I find that 2 will work to a degree. If they overwhelm you, then you can lose both of those. 3 seems to hold pretty good. So I think we'll just, for general, see what effect this will have. Ground logistician. I think that's the maintenance savings. Yep, 5%. I'll take it. So that's right there. That's worth keeping them around for some capacity, anyway. Escort, and we'll continue on. Well, 3 troops on the ground should do us. The rest has to go to filling out our military. And we only need 3 more ships for that. Remember, each one of these has 3 guns on it, not 2 we normally have, so this is going to be pretty effective. We didn't go very strong with the pirates, so the biggest we'll see is a fleet destroyer, which is still big enough. It's like 300 to 400 strength, right? Compared to our 50. And 50 is actually really good. It's usually like 25 or 30. We're not doing too bad there. I feel confident against pirates, I think. Guys, yeah, Mortalens are really good warriors, man. Best in the game, I think. So we'll put down a couple more stations, get a bit more money. We'll fill out that fleet, and that should be our pre-warp pretty much settled. We'll have to get some asteroids mined, though. Keep our steel like none of these really amount to much. Like all these are very low, 6%, and all these are like 3%. So might want to get some more of these asteroids. Good clusters here, I think. Well, we might be able to put a few stations out through here. Nothing left on this planet. That's something else we can have a quick look at. I'll just pause while I do it. As we go through our planets, that's homeworld, that's our moon. So I'm looking for unknown items. There's an unknown item there, so we're going to build a miner there. Dig that out a bit more. That's our fuel. We're building a miner here. That's done. I'm just looking for unexplored items. Okay, this one has unknown items as well. And an unknown bonus. Yeah, unknown bonus. And we do have a miner here already, so we'll be able to dig that out. Interesting. Don't know what that'd be. Probably a scenery. Hopefully a lab bonus. Search bonus. That would be sweet. Carry on. Other constructors just heading out now. All right, well, that one will be going down soon. Be able to build one more ship with that. Are we in danger of running out of anything as far as luxuries? Oh, well, Fu sent. Apparently, we sniffed that out. Probably have some of that coming. There it is. Yep. So, and that is 4% more colony development. Means our money will go up eventually. It's all good, and we got money in the bank. So let's go back to our spaceport and build another one of those. And an 8-pack. 8-pack with 3 guns is probably enough. I want more. I want my 10-pack. That way, if a couple get damaged, then it's not a big deal, right? Run off for repair without fleet itself being compromised. Yeah, just wait for the other one to go down. And there it is. Okay, so can I get 2? I think so. Ooh, I did it. I got my 10-pack. All right, we have a 10-pack fleet. We are going to be effective against fleet destroyers. Yeah, you get 10 of these with 3 guns on them at a fleet destroyer, probably going to do some damage. And we'll get shipboarding in the mix here too at some point. I think, oh, we started with maneuvering, didn't we? We did, which means we can go straight to shipboarding. I will queue that up now. 50 polymer. But we're pretty good for polymer right now, I think. No worries. I think we'll be fine. Ooh, less than a year. Where are these pirates? if they changed the trigger for those. Maybe it's not homeworld stuff anymore. Maybe it's just the warp drives. Have I seen that happen lately? Where the pirates come in before the warp drives, before we get this. I'm sure I've seen that actually lately. I'm thinking about it. Of course, I'm normally, when I play like easier levels, I'm usually finished this by now. Escort. All right. Other than just being a harsh start, I don't think we're doing too bad. The fact that we still have lots of resources on the ground is amazing. We started with very little in here.